So you're thinking about moving to West University. In this video, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of living in this particular location. If you stick around to the very end, we will share with you the best kept secret of West University that you don't want to miss. We're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time on this channel and you want everything there is to know about living life in Houston, Texas, the pros and the cons, the good and the bad, the yin and the yang, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notification so you can be the first to know about the current market in Houston, Texas. My name is Joseph Diazana and welcome to the channel Living Life in Houston, Texas. My partner Carrie Josephson and our team of realtors get calls and messages every day from people just like you looking for living life in Houston, Texas. And we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 10 days or 100 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. The information is down in the description so we can help you make your move smooth to Houston, Texas. Until next time, have a good day, sunshine, and we'll see you around the Bayou City. Let's talk about some of the pros and cons with West University. So one of the big pros is it is a very exclusive neighborhood. One of the top 5 neighborhoods in the city. Back in 2015, the average median price per square foot was $279 and it rose to $521. So it's about a 37% increase with the average of being right around $2 million. So it's a very, very exclusive neighborhood. So that's a very, very pro if you're able to afford to live there. Also has some really top ranked schools in the area. One of which is kind of near and dear to my heart because it's super fun, right? West University Elementary. It's super fun because they were able to go to the World Series like 3 times in a row, and it was one of the few schools in the country that ever accomplished that. So if you have a son that's interested in baseball and they're able to make it on the team, potentially can go to the World Series. How cool is that? That would be really cool to have that part of your childhood experience. So I really like that. The con again of premium neighborhood is also it's a higher cost of living. So the expenses in order of home ownership is going to be quite higher. And of course, our taxes are based on percentage. On average, it's between 2-3%. Sometimes in the suburbs, it's a lot higher, but in West U, it's around 2. So it really depends on where you are. And West University is not a very large area. It's about 4,000, 6,000 square feet wide. So about 10 blocks by say 20 blocks in kind of a rectangular formation. Actually, it looks like a house. There's a chimney and then there's a doorway and this and that. And so the valuation and the taxation rate, property tax rate, will be street by street. It's super important when you're talking with a realtor like ourselves to understand that there is literally a street by street potential difference in cost of ownership as well as price. Definitely, this is a very, very safe community. They have their own fire department and their own police department. So do some relationships with the city of Houston, but there's certain areas of Houston similar to West U. There's villages have that as well, where they have separate department or separate fully staffed first responders that can support. So it's centrally located. That's a big pro with this because it's inside where most people want to live, and it's called the Loop. The Loop has, as you know, Houston is radially or centrally works its way out. So downtown's the bullseye. The first ring is the Loop. Second ring is the Beltway, or the third ring is Highway 6, and then Grand Parkway or 99. And so West University is right in the middle and down just below Interstate 69, and it's super centrally located. So it's easy to get everywhere. And because it's centrally located, the con is it's congested and it's traffic. So once you get out of the neighborhood and take the major streets, Kirby, Wesleyan, Buffalo Speedway, Holcomb, Bel Air Boulevard, or Bissonnette, it's streetlight after streetlight after streetlight. So, it can be congested depending upon the time of day you're trying to travel in and out. There's also, the con is there's limited activity, limited nightlife. But because it's close to the city or inside the loop, you have a little bit more accessibility. It's just not walkable. You walk to the bars. On the east of most part of West University, right off of Kirby, there are places you walk 2 or 3 blocks where there is a bar or a restaurant with a bar and stuff like that. And that's super close. It's super easily accessible. Parks and recreation. There's a lot of little itty bitty parks you can take your dog to, kids to, for a stroll and a walk. That's super close by. There's also a community center. One of my clients is looking for that specific community center so that he can have something for his mom and for his child that he can take to really easily, but also have access to downtown. So that's his triangulation in terms of work life and home life, or work and play life. Risk of flooding. Everyone talks about that. That's kind of a con. These streets are sometimes gain the water, but the drainage isn't as quickly. However, having said that, you're further enough away from some of the main bayous, so specifically the biggest one, which is Buffalo Bayou. You're about 8 or 9 blocks from that. And since Harvey, 2017, when the historic flood happened, the Army Corps of Engineers, the City of Houston, the State of Texas, all have combined efforts to make some major renovations, civil projects to deepen and widen each of these main tributaries that capture all the water and then funnel it out to the ocean. Hopefully, we're hoping at the next major historic storm, never happened again storm, that these changes will take. So anyways, get flood insurance. That's all we tell other people every day. Get flood insurance and make sure your height above sea level is higher. Again, talk to a good realtor who could take care of that for you. At least look into it. Lot sizes are relatively small compared to other preferred or high-end neighborhoods, just because you're closer into the city. And so that's part of what you get. You're really close to Rice University, which is lovely. You're close to Texas Medical Center, which has some of the world-class medical care and facilities for those who need it. It's incredible, just kind of overall a great location. So definitely consider West University as part of your consideration. That is it. We'll talk to you later. Ciao.